we talk about street stocks in Tasmania, this name comes to mind. This guy's been around that long ago. He raced against Noah way back in the early days. Toddy, Auton, mate, new car. You've gone from Ford to Holden. Big change.
Yeah, it's a massive change for me, but a lot of people that been around a long time know that I actually started in Auton.
Mate, you were just telling me off camera a moment ago that you've been underneath on the hoist and you were just amazed at how many adjustments you've got. You're not quite sure which way to turn the levers.
Yeah, hopefully we can get it within reason, and I think we've got about half a dozen shows before the Aussie title over here at Carrick, and hopefully we can get it sorted out and up and going.
It's another category that's been really big in Tasmania in recent times. Something like 50 registered cars in Tasmania for this season. It's just a huge, huge number of cars, and the racing in street stocks in recent times has been fantastic. You must be really encouraged by that leading up to what's going to be a huge year for you blokes.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the most competitive season in our state that I've seen in 30 years. So that's great for the class, and it's good to see the other people coming into it. And to top it off, everybody's updating all their equipment because the Aussie title here, I suppose, and which makes for competitive racing all season, I reckon.
Mate, I mentioned at the start you've been racing a long time. You've won a lot of state titles. You've won 3 Australian titles. Australian title coming to this very, very track in February. Must be eyeing that with some interest.
Yeah, I'm probably licking my lips a little bit knowing that it's back here again. Otherwise, I'd probably not even worried about racing. But in saying that, believe it or not, Carrick is the only track that I've never won a title at in Tasmania. So yeah, I've got a bit of an omen at this track.
You are one of the front runners in the category, but there's also a lot of other Tasmanians who have, over the last couple of seasons, come on strong in street stocks. It's not going to be easy by any means.
Oh no, for sure. You see young Dale Riley Jr. He's updated his equipment. Matty Templar's got himself a Commodore, which is going well. You've seen Brett Waddington come out again this season with new engine and stuff. Troy Russell's back out again this season. You know, and without the blokes from last year that are picking it up, such as Matt Hammond, which is really starting to come on with his Commodore. But it's Brad Farrell, both of them. You know, they're competitive, so any night you could probably have anything up to 10 different cars could win on the night. So there's going to be a lot of luck in it this season, I'd say.
Which, when we turn our attention to the Australian title in February, it's just that you can lick your lips at how competitive that's going to be. Like, there's 50 local cars, however many come across the water. It's going to be unbelievably hard just to make the A main, let alone think about winning the feature.
Yeah, the last couple of titles I've been to on the mainland, and last year at the Mount we had 80 odd cars, and a couple of years before that I went up to Mildura and we had 90 odd cars. She's tough. You make one mistake in your heats, you don't make it. But in saying that, you know, the bit of water that coming over to Tassie is fairly expensive to come over. So the cars that are coming are going to be at the pointy end of the field. So whatever cars come over, they've got a chance of winning. They wouldn't be bringing it otherwise.
A few of those guys have been here last season and they were very competitive at the state title last year. Obviously they're going to be on the money from the get-go when we get to the Australian title this year. Toddy, mate, you're one of Tassie's big hopes. We certainly wish you the best, not only for this season, but for the title, and we'll look forward to seeing that 29 come off the roof at some stage during the year.
Thanks very much, and go the Commodores.